Next up, from Nuclear Perceptions, please welcome Logan Smith.
Thank you.
Down button.
Down button, nice one. As we know, I'm probably preaching to the converted here, but nuclear energy is going to be a big part of the way we generate power. It is a big part of the way we run our lives, and it's going to be a big part of how our way of life improves. Obviously, to maintain this way of life, we're going to need to invest in advancing our nuclear technology, and of course doing this is going to improve our engineering and scientific capabilities in other areas. So, our idea here is to create a company called Nuclear Perceptions, which is going to be our platform for promoting nuclear technology to the common people. Hello, my name is Logan Smith, and this is my co-founder, Xiaojun. So nuclear is great, we all know that. Why do people not agree with us? We spent the last couple of months just canvassing people on the street, finding out what were their biggest gripes, what were their biggest concerns with nuclear power, and these were the big ones. Obviously, there's plenty of anti-nuclear groups out there that are going to reinforce those opinions. Greenpeace and Friends of the Earth are the two major international bodies, and there's also individual advocates as well, such as Helen Caldicott. And this all trickles down into popular culture. Interesting to note, actually, HBO just in the last couple of days have announced they're doing a 5-part mini-series on a dramatisation of the Chernobyl disaster. Now, there are plenty of organisations out there that try to provide interesting and balanced, realistic information on what the nuclear is all about, but most of us in the West, we're time poor. We don't have time to go looking these up and read a document about it. So we believe our solution to this is to create cheap multimedia that is available and is pervasive. So what do we mean by pervasive? Well, we think YouTube is a prime target or a prime platform to achieve this goal. It can effectively reach worldwide, and it's a good platform to reach the 18 to 34-year-old market. And our target market initially is going to be the US, but we can very simply change it or expand it to a larger audience. So what we're going to produce are 2 main products. We've affectionately called them Jimmy Vids and Billy Vids. Jimmy Vids, named in honour of Jimmy Carter, who was your 39th president and nuclear naval officer. Those videos are going to be for education and entertainment. Also, Billy Vids, named in honour of Bill Gates, of TerraPower and nuclear advocate. They're going to chase the volume, they're going to present simple messages, and they're going to advertise our product. In the future, if we can grow our brand, we've got several other ideas of what we'd like to do for products. But coming back to what we're starting off with, a Jimmy Vid, something that's 3 to 5 minutes long. You might get 2 videos every month, that's what we'd like to aim to produce. And it's going, and this is the pervasive part, going to be related to nuclear industry and how that can hook into popular culture. For example, we could look at the Incredible Hulk, who was Bruce Banner mutated by gamma radiation, and we could have a discussion on how gamma radiation really works. Another idea could be Fallout 4, a video game about a nuclear wasteland. We could make a comparison with current day Chernobyl. Finally, perhaps everyone loves Star Wars. What about Darth Vader's Star Destroyer? What sort of nuclear propulsion system would it have to run in a realistic sense? Coming back to advertisements, so the Billy videos, we're looking at short ads, paid to go out to a large audience. They tell a story, they deliver a message, and they can link back to basically draw more attention to our primary or our initial product being the Jimmy Vids. Initially, to get us going, first year we'll need about $240,000, but if we're just doing the first quarter, all we're asking for is $50,000. We'd like to partner with all these other, or plenty of other national laboratories, not only in the US, but also abroad. But our initial funding, we think, is going to come from the nuclear operators. These are the people that really could do with a strong advocate for nuclear power. So we think we could be that advocate for the industry. Thank you.
So you're going to compete effectively with marketing companies. These nuclear operators could just hire an already existing marketing company, correct? So how do you plan to compete with them?
Sure, they could do it. They don't seem to be doing it at the moment. Our idea is, as I said, there's plenty of information out there already. People generally don't seem to be getting the message. We have an idea, make pervasive videos, get into the minds of the young people, get people talking about it.
Okay, thanks.
Judges, any additional questions?
Could you comment a bit on the type of relationship you anticipate with NEI or ANS?
Yeah, sure. Ultimately, we would have to start small, get some videos out there, get some eyes on there. But yeah, we could approach other companies, say, hey, look, this is what we produce. We'd love to talk to you. Future products, we'd love to be able to be invited to a laboratory and explain to the people what they actually do. It would be a very good way of getting young people interested in a career in nuclear science or anything technically nuclear related.
What would be, so your revenue stream would be getting hired by those other companies that are producers to do this campaign for them, basically?
We will, for all the videos, it's very low cost. So primarily, in the first, we will make the videos ourselves, and then we'll hire. We already include all the costs to hire the consulting firms, including the legal one and the media one and the website one.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you guys.
Thank you very much.